So now we're out here, and it wants me to go to the place that was blocked before that is now no longer going to be blocked, question marks? Maybe? I don't know, I don't think I've been out here yet. Okay. So over this way, and then up here, over this way. Yeah, gotta love all the undies symbols there. Freddy Fazbear and Gunnar are really enthralled in conversation over there, whatever they're talking about. It's gotta be something amazing. There's like a fast way back or something? That elevator? So I've activated it first to activate the Dark Souls elevator shortcut or something there. You'll be asked to hang up your uniform for this. Seems like Kyuchi's past is playing here as well. This must be a continuation of the story. Can we watch it? You regretted seeing the last one. You're supposed to be an upstanding athlete. Yeah, here you are sucking face in public. The article even suggests you forced the girl into it. Is that true? What? No, it's not. Probably. Thanks to you, everyone in the club is having to field complaints left and right. Now I'm hearing all kinds of other unsavory rumors about you. Like you actually praised Skull and Bones as an incredible video game. Which back me up here. This kind of conduct is indefensible. Am I wrong? You're right. There's no way around it. Defending Skull and Bones? One of the worst video games like ever? Ouch. Sorry, pal. Look, I know you put in a lot of effort over the years. Also, I love how for a long time, modern Pokemon used to be like my go-to thing to just like point and laugh at, but nowadays it just becomes Skull and Bones, because that is honestly so much worse. It's just become the new easiest target for a game that I've played on this channel that was just like so insanely terrible, and like what the hell. But what about the majors? I've already started the process of getting my passport and... Cancelled. Over. The performance is still lackluster as ever anyhow. Instead of worrying about that, I suggest you start thinking about your next career path. I can't play baseball anymore? I understand how much you've contributed to the organization up till now. I am also aware that being an athlete is not exactly a transferable skill. The sales team is looking for people, if you'd like me to pass your name on. Oh, get a grip, you're a grown man. Stop acting so pathetic. We've even arranged to buy the public's sympathy by revealing the cause of your unraveling through media outlets. They're going to say that after you volunteered at that baseball clinic, you hid the fact you got injured trying to catch the batter's hit. Baseball clinic. So what's it gonna be? You want me to cancel the press and the sales position? You'll be left unemployed and publicly hated, but I'll take the job. Why did this happen to me? Beat by a grade school girl. Betrayed by some escort. This is their fault. Those sinister, vile women. They did this to me. I'll show them all what it's like to be chewed up and spat on. I won't give them a chance to fight back or call for help. I'll make them see who's really in charge. Man, the storytelling here is unreal. Like, of course he's this villain that's doing these awful, terrible villain things, but he's a relatable villain. You can really get behind his motivation, and like how it was clearly the world that really screwed him over here, and definitely not any of his own actions here. So he's a villain that you absolutely sympathize with here. Like, what an insanely relatable villain. I should not be saying things like that before someone misconstrues things and wonders what the heck is Harmonia getting up to in his free time. Let's not take this joke too far. So, Kyuchi's perversion towards women drives his desire for revenge, causing his shadow to run amok. And in the real world, it causes him to terrorize them as the subway slammer. What an incontrovertibly self-serving, egoistic desire, punishing women for problems he created himself. Are you alright? So long, I agonized over what happened at that baseball clinic. When I heard from those tabloids that Kyuchi got hurt because of me, I was completely depressed. Tortured myself. hated myself. Threw away my reason for living along with my dreams. And for what? Sob story made up by the press? Ah, so he solicited the public's sympathy for an injury that turned out to be fake. Are you fucking kidding me? After all the guilt those news stories made me feel, I went through so much pain, gave up everything that was important to me in my life, and yet, running around abusing women with his chicken shit shoving tactics, just so he can lord over them and feel in control or some bullshit. Who does he think he is? A lot more swearing in this than, like, base Persona 5. Oh. I'll never forgive him for this. He's going to pay for every single person he's victimized. I'll make sure of it. Let's do it. A desire strong enough to move not just oneself, but others as well, That's the thing I admire most about humans. Count me in. Awards earned, the Fallen Prodigy. Oh, I went in there for lore. And then we take the elevator. I gotcha. There's nothing else in here. Okay. Freddy Fazbear's saying something with an F. It's probably Freddy Fazbear. If I had to guess. So, hey look, a safe room. There we go. So is this the safe room to get all healed up before the boss? Question marks? Because this seems like it'd be a boss area. This feels very approaching the final boss of the palace kind of thing. Right? We're pretty far in now, huh? Something about this area is extra disturbing. This is the place. There's no mistaking it. The treasure is here. But where, though? Is it only visible to you? It's not that. It just hasn't materialized yet, so do we have to send a calling card? Materialized? I'll need the palace's ruler to do that for us. What? So we have basically made it to the end of the first palace. We're still in Kyuchi's domain. I want to avoid the enemy overhearing our plan. We should return to the real world. We can discuss our next move there. Okay. So basically just the final boss of the first palace now. Cool. So, Lufel, this materialization thing you're talking about, how are we supposed to do that? Well, you pull, of course. As the core of the ruler's desire, the treasure is one factor that contributes to their shadow running rampant. However, the real Kyuchi doesn't think his treasure can be stolen, it will not materialize in the metaverse. Therefore, we need to give him a reason to fear that his treasure is at risk of being swindled. We need to announce to the real Kyuchi that we plan to steal his corrupted desire. Once we do, the treasure will appear in the metaverse. So, we just need to tell him to his face? Well, remember, we're phantom thieves. I prefer to keep our true identities under wraps. What's more, it's possible confronting Kyuchi directly could set him off into a frenzy. He might slam you, and not in a fun way. Should we send a calling card? A calling card, huh? Love it. It'll protect our identities, and it's super Phantom Thief vibes. Agreed. Fighting evil from the cover of shadow. Phantom Thief's greatest skill. Before we issue the calling card, there's something I need to confirm with you two. Are you willing to spend real-world money? Causing a change of heart is a risky act that forcibly reshapes the target's mind. If we destroy his shadow completely by mistake, there's a chance the real Kyuchi could die. With that knowledge, do you still want to proceed? We should consider this carefully. Yeah, I agree. Of course, I won't forgive what he's done. Stealing his desire outright means we're no better than him. And the fact that one misstep by us could kill him, the thought alone freaks me out. I have a proposition. As is customary among humans, dire deliberations such as this should be made by a unanimous decision. Unanimous decision? Indeed. With anything less than the approval of every member, we do nothing. It's not left up to the leader or the majority. If just one person opposes, a unanimous decision cannot be made. In accomplishing matters of grave importance, a single, unified heart is Sinequonon. I have no idea how that's pronounced. You're right. We can't stoop to Kyuchi's level. Let's all collectively agree to not steal his treasure, but instead murder his shadow and therefore murder him. Or however the heck it works again. I have no idea what Sinequonon means. Hey. What do you think, Harmonia? Should we do it? Steal the treasure or murder? Let's do it. I assume it would railroad you into eventually doing it. Like, just re-prompt you with this until you say that you do it. If you say no, presumably. I don't know. I also have a suggestion. Since Tomoko's the one that got injured, how about asking her what she thinks? Of course, we'll leave out the Phantom Thieves part. We should bring her sometime, too. Good idea. Let's head to the station once our preparations are in order, too. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say. You're not at all responding to me saying that we should bring her into the metaverse there. I presume. Hang on. This is the right room, but... Would you two mind waiting out here? Why don't you want the owl in there? No owls allowed in the hospital? Thanks. My emotional support owl. It'll help. Tomoko, it's me, Motoha. I'm coming in. They said I can never play again. My dream, it's over. The cops came earlier, but they said they can't arrest him unless they catch him in the act. Why aren't there, like, cameras around there then? I'm pretty sure there's cameras around, like, my LRT system here in the city. I'm fairly certain. And I live here in Canada, where we don't really have those kinds of issues to the same degree where people are going around shoving one another. But I'm pretty sure there are cameras around. It'll be okay, Tomoko. Don't give up. Everything is going to get better. I promise you. We'll get a better writer on this game. Your injuries will heal, and the attacker will be No, they won't. What am I supposed to live for now? I'm going to come visit you every day, so please don't... You don't have to. I don't want you to see me like this. But... I'm sorry, Motoha. There's no point anymore to anything. Wow, he actually did slam her so hard that she lost her desires. Just hold on, Tomoko. I promise you, I'll make him pay. Oh, so you didn't actually ask for her input after all. Okay, well. Oh, this looks like our first hideout location from base Persona 5. Maybe it's drawing parallels to that. It seems Tomoko's hope has been stolen. If we don't take care of Kyuchi, people like her will continue having their will to live stripped away from them. Made up my mind. We have to change Kyuchi's heart. Are you guys with me? Bordoge! I'm on board as well. And with that, we've reached a unanimous decision. So, who's going to write the calling card? I'll do it. I mean, please let me do it. I'm the one who wants to change his heart the most, so... Go ahead. Let the strength of that desire feed your creativity. But just for my own peace of mind, I'll amend any clumsy wording. Right, and amend means what exactly? If you're unfamiliar with such vocabulary, I suppose I'll have to thoroughly school you in the basics. Yes, please do. Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card? No gamepad detected. I don't know his office or home address. That's the first time it's happened with my Xbox controller. Yeah, the light is still on my Xbox controller, but I'm pressing A and it's not doing anything. I'm unplugging it and I'm plugging it back in again. Seeing if that does anything. It's gotta be something weird with my cable, right? Try another cable one of these days. We know he'll be around Shibuya Station, but we don't know what days or time. Let's just plant a whole bunch of them on a bunch of women around the station, and then when he shoves into them, they'll explode like a piñata, and he'll find them that way. I can help with that. I've been observing his movements throughout the day up until now. At the same time, every night, Kyuchi exits the station to transfer trains. Oh, nice! So we can give him the calling card then. Oh, but wait, we have to give it to him in a way that he won't realize it's us, right? How are we supposed to do that? That's also the part I'm struggling with. What do you think, leader? I proposed a plan. It doesn't matter what you say. Let's make a show of it. Pinata plan. Oh. Oh, I know. What if Lufo flies over the station and scatters a bunch of calling cards everywhere? Who? Me? Well, yeah, I mean, you're the one who can fly, right? I'm bound to break a bone carrying this much weight. It's highly improbable I would go unnoticed, thus jeopardizing the Phantom Thief's name along with my physical well-being. Come on, what are you worried about? This is the best way to guarantee Kyuchi gets the message. Very well. This is our first mission after all. I suppose we might as well make a statement and let the world know who the Subway Slammer really is. I'll come up with a design for the card. Let everyone have a taste of the metaverse's rakish charm. But we must be careful. Calling card will only reveal the treasure for a day. That means, once we send it, we'll have to seal the treasure that day. We can build up our experience mementos first. Let me know when you're ready. I mean, I'm ready, I guess. Sure. Are you ready? Once the calling card is sent, there's no turning back. In other words, we can't return until we made Kyuchi have a change of heart. If we need to do any shopping, we should get it done before we go. So, are you ready to send the calling card? Yeah, sure. If this was regular Persona 5, here's where I would save before this goes on, but because it's like online always, premium gacha game, it's constantly auto-saving, so I'll just do it. Understood. We make our move tonight. I assume that if you're not strong enough to beat it, it still gives you an option to back out instead of just locking you in forever, since you can't just reload a previous save. I don't think that I'm not going to be strong enough by any means, but just thinking gameplay-wise. Oh, trash bag full. Wow. Gotta be expensive to print that many. Wherever we got those printed at. What's going on? What is that? Flyer? Ridiculous. Sir Takeuchi Kyuchi, former baseball player. The Phantom Thieves. Text went by too fast. Anyway, if we got that printed at like a print shop, they would see that we were the ones that printed it. So they'd eventually be able to piece together who the Phantom Thieves are if the police ever looked into us or something like that. Because I think that was part of the plot with base there. The plot with P5 is we had the detective a sketchy on our tail and all that. That also wasn't quite directly police, and it was more complicated than that and all that fun stuff there. Sir Takeuchi Kyuchi, former baseball player, sinner of lust, known today as the Subway Slammer. You have assaulted countless women at the station with outrageous acts of violence. You are a coward who preys on the unsuspecting and defenseless, stealing their hopes away from them. We, the Phantom Thieves, will take your twisted desires without fail. What the hell is this? The Phantom Thieves? Who the hell? They even wrote my name! Kyuchi? Oh, there was some player with that name. I remember that guy. He has a long, oval-shaped head and... Huh? Wait, isn't that him right there? Get out of my way, idiot! Everyone in that crowd looked like they were a different level of generic NPC. I know that they do this with the, after you send a calling card. So I just look pretty goofy going from, like, the full business suit into this. Phantom Thieves, huh? You can steal from me? Yeah, right. Like you don't. Lost that, Alright, Kyuchi definitely saw the calling card. The treasure should have materialized now. There's no turning back now. Let's enter mementos. We just do what? Man, again, the detail on this game here, huh? Before we steal Kyuchi's treasure, let's make sure we're all on the same page. My memories are not 100% clear, so this will border on, if not surpass, speculation, but there is a possibility that once we steal the root of Kyuchi's desire, meaning the treasure, his palace will disappear. Disappear? So after we steal the treasure, we can never go back to the palace? I've never made a palace disappear before, so I can't imagine what happens after that. Is it possible, for one reason or another, that the palace might appear again? I can't say for certain one way or the other, but there is a non-zero possibility. I think I heard somewhere in this game that unlike base Persona 5, you can revisit the palaces. I guess probably to get like any locked chests you missed or anything. Cross that bridge when we get there. There's probably nothing too crazy in the locked chest that I need to worry about right now anyway. You're right. First, let's focus all our energy on stealing that treasure. Kyuchi's bound to put up a fight after all. As long as we're in agreement about the palace, it's fine by me. Let's go. Alright, get to jam out to some Lightful Change. We're gonna go steal our first treasure here. Maybe only treasure of this playthrough, I don't know. We'll see.